Hello guys, once again I welcome you all in my YouTube channel BMS Lectures. So in today's video we'll talk about Kerala Ayurveda. So I want to ask you one question. Do you know what is the capital city of Ayurveda? If you'll say it's Kerala, then the answer is absolutely right. Today in this video we'll talk about how Kerala has contributed in Ayurveda. So let's start. Before starting this video, if you have not subscribed my channel, then please click the subscribe option and press the bell notification for latest updates. Ayurveda is an ancient form of medicine which has been nurtured on the shores of Kerala for centuries. Kerala boasts a wide range of Ayurveda treatment and research centers. A collection of high resolution images are provided to showcase Ayurveda treatment being administered. Ayurveda focuses on holistic well being, and with these images will help you understand the great range and scope of the medical system. Kerala is globally known as the source of authentic Ayurvedic education and practice due to its unbroken tradition that survived a series of invasions in India. It focused on the plant based wellness and healing approach, and its unique geographical stature with the Western Ghats on the eastern sides and the Arabian Sea on the west that brings unmatched biodiversity and abundant flora and fauna. Starting as a small scale Ayurvedic center and apothecary in Aluva, Kerala in 1945, Kerala Ayurveda has now grown to an international educational and healing institution. Let's now talk about Ayurveda. What is Ayurveda and how it is used for treatment in modern times? Ayurveda. Ayurveda is an alternate medicine system with historical roots in the Indian subcontinent. It is heavily practiced in India and Nepal, where around 80% of population report using Ayurveda. The theory and practice of Ayurveda is pseudo-scientific. Ayurveda therapies have varied and evolved over more than 2 millennia. Can you believe it? Therapies include herbal medicines, special diets, meditation, yoga, massage, laxative enemas, and medical oils. Ayurvedic preparations are typically based on complex herbal compounds, minerals, and metal substances, perhaps under the influence of early Indian alchemy or Rashastra. Ancient Ayurveda texts also taught surgical techniques including rhinoplasty, kidney stone extraction, sutures, and the extraction of foreign objects. Acharya Shushruta is also known as the father of surgery in Indian medicine. The main classical Ayurveda texts begin with accounts of the transmission of medical knowledge from gods to sages and then to human physicians. Can you believe it? All this comes under History of India. Printed editions of Shruta Samhita frame the work as the techniques of Dhanvantri, Hindu god of Ayurveda, incarnated as King Deodasa of Varanasi to a group of physicians including Shushruta. The oldest manuscripts of the work, however, omit this frame, ascribing the work directly to King Deodasa. Though well understood process of modernization and globalization, Ayurveda has been adopted for Western consumption. If you want to know more about Acharya Shushruta and Charaka, you can click the link below which I have given in description box so you will know about the acharyas of ancient India. Now let's talk more about Ayurveda. In Ayurveda text, dosha balance is emphasized and suppressing natural urges is considered unhealthy and claimed to lead to illness. Ayurveda treatises describe three elemental doshas, vata, pitta and kapha, and state that balance, that is Samyatva of doshas results in health while imbalance, that is Vishamatva, result in disease. Ayurveda treatises divided medicine into 8 canonical components. Ayurveda practitioners had developed various medicinal preparations and surgical procedures for at least the beginning of the Common Era. Ayurveda practitioners regard physical existence, mental existence, and personality as three separate elements of a whole person, with each element being able to influence the others. This holistic approach used during diagnosis and healing is a fundamental aspect of Ayurveda. You can even know your Prakriti according to doshas, and believe me, it's very interesting. Another part of Ayurvedic treatment says that there are channels, shrotas, which transport fluids, and that the channels can be opened up by the massage using oils, that is Abhyanga and Shwedan. Fermentation. Unhealthy or blocked channels are thought to cause disease. The vast majority, that is 90% of Ayurvedic remedies, are plant based. Can you believe it? In modern times, we still have such knowledge. India has such knowledge. Plant based treatments in Ayurveda may be derived from roots, leaves, fruits, bark, or seeds. Some examples of plant based substances include cardamom and cinnamon. In the 19th century, William Jaimok and co authors summarized hundreds of plant derived medicines along with the uses, microscopic structure, chemical composition, toxicology, prevalent myths and stories, and relation to commerce in British India. Triphala, an herbal formulation of three fruits, Amalki, Vibhitiki, and Haritiki, is one of the most commonly used Ayurvedic remedies. The herb Videnia somnifera, that is commonly known as Ashwagandha, and Ocimum tenuiflorum, that is Tulsi, are also routinely used in Ayurveda. Animal products used in Ayurveda include milk bones and gallstones. In addition, fats are prescribed both for consumption and for external use. Consumption of minerals including sulfur, arsenic, lead, copper sulfate, and gold are also prescribed. In addition of minerals to herbal medicines is called Rashastra. This is a branch of Ayurveda. Ayurveda uses alcoholic beverages called madhya, which are said to adjust the doshas by increasing pitta and reducing vata and kapha. Madhya, that is, modern times you can call it beer, wine, or anything, but madhya in classical Ayurvedic medicine, which was used by the acharyas of India. Madhya are classified by the raw material and fermentation process, and the categories include sugar based, fruit based, cereal based with herbs, fermented with vinegar, and tonic wines. The intended outcomes can include causing purgation, improving digestion or taste, creating dryness or losing joints, and many more. Can you believe it? These all the treatment are the result of Madhya. Panchakarma, a very famous treatment in the line of Ayurveda, is Panchakarma. According to Ayurveda, Panchakarma are techniques to eliminate toxic elements from the body. If you haven't taken a Panchakarma treatment, I would personally recommend you to take this. It's really a fantastic experience. You must experience it once. Panchakarma refers to 5 actions which are meant to be performed in a designated sequence with the stated aim of restoring balance in the body through a process of purgation. Ayurveda is widely accepted in India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Nepal, where public institutions offer formal study in the form of a Bachelor of Ayurveda Medicine and Surgery, that is a BAMS degree. I am myself a BAMS scholar. In certain parts of the world, the legal standing of practitioners is equivalent to that of conventional medicine. Several scholars have described the contemporary Indian application of Ayurvedic practice as being biomedicalized relative to more specialized emphasis to practice found in variant in the West. Exposure to European developments in medicine from the 19th century onwards through European colonization of India and the subsequent institutionalized support of European forms of medicine among its European heritage settlers in India were challenging to Ayurveda with the entire epistemology called the question. From the 20th century, Ayurveda became politically, conceptually, and commercially dominated by modern biomedicine, resulting in modern Ayurveda and global Ayurveda. 1980s, the Ayurveda has also become the subject of interdisciplinary studies in ethnomedicine, which seeks to integrate the biomedical science and humanities to improve the pharmacopoeia of Ayurveda. According to industrial research, the global Ayurveda market was worth US dollar 4.5 billion in 2017. Ayurveda is a traditional medicine developed during antiquity and the medieval period, and as such incomparable to pre-modern Chinese and European systems of medicine. In the 1960s, Ayurveda began to be advertised as alternative medicine in the modern world. Due to different laws and medical regulations around the globe, the expanding practice and commercialization of Ayurveda raised ethical and legal issues. Ayurveda was adapted for Western consumption, particularly by Baba Haridas in the 1970s and by Maharshi Ayurveda in 1980s. In some cases, this involved active fraud on the part of proponent of Ayurveda in an attempt to falsely represent the system as equal to the standards of modern medical research. United States. Baba Haridas was an early proponent who helped bring Ayurveda to the United States in early 1970s. His teachings led to establishment of Mount Madonna Institute. He invited several notable Ayurvedic teachers including Vasant Lad, Sarita Shrestha and Ram Harsh Singh. The Ayurvedic practitioner Mikhail Tira wrote the history of Ayurveda in North America will always owe a debt to the selfless contributions of Baba Haridas. So, this was all about Ayurveda. You already have seen during COVID times, this system of medicine has contributed a lot in maintaining health and boosting your immunity. So, do you still not believe in Ayurveda? If you do believe in Ayurveda, then comment below and tell me that you are interested in this subject. If you want to know more about Ayurveda, follow my channel at the rate BAMS lectures, and please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you so much. We'll meet you in next video.